There's a beautiful kliyaka at the beginning of Parshas Matos. The Parsha begins, Vayidaba Hashem el Moshe Leimer, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to Moshe, Nekoim nikmas b'nei Yisrael me'es ha-midyanim. Take vengeance against the midyanim, but on behalf of the b'nei Yisrael. And then, next pasuk, Vayidaba Moshe el Leimer, Moshe Rabbeinu repeats this instruction, but he changes it. He changes it to Loses nikmas Hashem b'midyan. It's vengeance on behalf of HaKadosh Baruch Hu against Midyan, not nikmas b'nei Yisrael. Why does he change it? The Kliyaka addresses this question. Moshe Shina v'Omer Loses nikmas Hashem b'midyan. Why did Moshe Rabbeinu change it? Perhaps we can answer with the Kliyaka in Parshas Vayakel, the famous Kliyaka. Then, the beginning of Parshas Vayakel, he also notes a change of order, because in the previous Seder, in Parshas Kisisa, we're told about the Mishkan and then about Shabbos. But yet, in Parshas Vayakel, Moshe Rabbeinu talks about Shabbos and then the Mishkan. Again, the Kliyaka says, Lama Shina Moshe HaSeder. Why did Moshe Rabbeinu change the order from what HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him in Parshas Kisisa? So there, in Parshas Vayakel, the Kliyaka says the following: Ki HaShabbos ein boi ki im kvod Hashem. Shabbos really is about the honor due to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lahiris ki hu yisparach chidesh olamai. That ultimately Shabbos tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world. VaHaMishkan, however, Meire kulal kvod Yisrael. The Mishkan tells us about the honor due to Klal Yisrael. How so? Shevitel HaKadosh Baruch Hu v'hishra shchinasa b'soicham u'mach lohem avon ha'egel. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu forgave us for the sin of the Egel, and once again, His Shechina resided amongst Klal Yisrael. And therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who is speaking in Parshas Kisisa, speaks about the Mishkan first, and then Shabbos. Why? In any good relationship, each party should not be thinking about themselves, but should be thinking about the other person. Imagine a good marriage. The husband is constantly thinking, what can I do to make my wife feel great? She's thinking, what can I do to make him feel $1 million? In a good marriage, each party is thinking of the other side. So Kaviyachal HaKadosh Baruch Hu in Parshas Kisisa is focusing on the cover to Klal Yisrael, on the Mishkan, and then he talks about Shabbos. But Moshe Rabbeinu, he changes the order because first of all he wants to talk about the cover due to Hashem, Shabbos, which is all about Kvod Hashem. And then he talks about the Mishkan. There's a famous Kedushas Levi in Parshas Bo. The Kedushas Levi says that the Gemara tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wears tefillin. The Gemara says, what's written on HaKadosh Baruch Hu's tefillin? It says there, Mi k'amcha Yisrael. On Hashem's tefillin it's written, Mi k'amcha Yisrael. Again, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is focusing on Klal Yisrael. What's written on our tefillin? Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. We are focusing on HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Says the Kedushas Levi, so too, the names for the Yontif of Pesach and Chag HaMatzos. We refer to it as Pesach. Why? Hashem, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu was Pesach. He jumped over the houses to save Klal Yisrael. So we focus on HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu is focusing on us, and in the Torah he calls it Chag HaMatzos. He reminds himself, as it were, of the matzahs that we took out with that emunah of Zocharti lo chesed noraich lechtech acharei b'midbar be'eretz lo zorua. We went out, and he refers longingly and affectionately about the Chag HaMatzos. Says the Kliyaka, you've got the same idea over here. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is concerned with Klal Yisrael's honor, and therefore he instructs Moshe, Nekoim nikmas b'nei Yisrael, avenge Klal Yisrael's honor. But Moshe Rabbeinu is concerned with Hashem's honor, and he wants to restore it, and therefore he says, Nekoim nikmas Hashem b'midyan. It's nikmas Hashem, that is the focus of Moshe Rabbeinu. Each party thinking about the other.